What's up, Running 7 here? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Heroes episode number 10 of season number 1 called 6 months ago. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. So yeah, this last episode was the homecoming. You gave it a 7.
Yeah, I think I gave it a 7. I think you gave it an 8.
Yeah. You wanted more from the Peter stuff and that whole situation.
Yeah, I just felt like we were building up so much prior to that I was like, oh, I wanted a little bit more. But I mean, it was still good. Yeah,
it was still pretty all right. So this one we're gonna be focusing on Hero. I mean, it seems like we're gonna go back and see what actually happened, why he got stuck, what's the deal with like him freaking out about the with him, his look on his picture. What else? I mean, we'll watch the recap, of course, but I'm guessing we're gonna go back with Just that was the one girl, Nikki. I'm guessing we'll get that, which is probably the least interesting story so far. I don't really care about Nikki and her whole situation, so I'm guessing we're gonna focus on that because she wasn't in the last episode. We'll focus on Hero, maybe some. No, there probably won't be any Peter stuff. Oh, SYLER got arrested. He got caught by those people.
No Nathan, you think?
Was Nathan last episode?
Like for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that one random ass scene that didn't make sense with the Peter's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might get some Nathan. I'm hoping it's mostly focused on Hero, but I doubt it though. Maybe it will though. Who knows? Maybe he has the whole interaction with SYLER. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, let's hop in here. Let's have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much. Here we go.
My name is Hiro Nakamura. I'm here to save your life.
Why would you?
Right?
Why would
Charlie,
you do
come on over here and blow out the candle.
Hold that thought, okay? I just...
Oh, so the face is just because he was trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
That wasn't even.
Is that SYLER?
Man. Nerdy dude. Glasses appear. I mean, might be very Marvel-esque.
And I believe you are a part of it. Read it.
How long ago did his father die? O'Henders? You remember? It wasn't 6 months though, right?
No.
It was more recent. I think SYLER has been cutting people's brains open, right? But O'Hender's father was strangled.
Yeah.
Hey, back to Hartman.
Why did it say 6 months ago again?
There's a villain from a Marvel show that you haven't watched yet, whose power is this. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Think your way through the entire football team.
Who taught you that?
So the entire thing is 6 months ago. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, this entire thing 6 months ago? Okay.
It's like, this is the girl that died.
Oh, yeah.
P-I-R-I-T?
I'm not gonna drool!
Then prove it, Claire! Prove it!
What a weird ass argument.
Oh, is this how she finds out?
What were you girls doing?
Oh, this is gonna need stitches. I'm gonna take her to the emergency.
If he knew she had powers, he wouldn't tell her to go to the emergency room because it's gonna heal itself. Something must trigger their powers. Hartman doesn't have his either.
Yeah.
Birthday cake?
Happy birthday.
Oh, so he got stuck.
He's scared to jump because he doesn't know where he'll end up now.
Yeah. Seemed a little aggressive there, grabbing her like that.
I'm guessing he was just like a beyond shitty father. I'm guessing she kicked her out. Oh wait, before the accident.
You know, the reason I became
wow.
shoes like this. Thank you very much.
And I wanted to be different. Special. I wanted to change. A new name, a new life. The watchmaker's son became a watchmaker. Now there is.
Oh, that guy said no.
Yeah, he does something to people's powers whenever they're...
安藤正橋お願いします。はい。もしもし。あ、安藤君、ちょっと手伝ってくれる？申し訳ございません。ただいま安藤は休暇中です。代わりに私、
He's talking to himself?
That's so weird. Yeah, that's so weird. Great Scott. Oh, Great Scott from Back to the Future line.
Oh yeah.
He's a great Scott. That's... Oh, jackass. The book thing is interesting. She said she got a book. Like, I got a Japanese phrase book. And they were talking when she first met them.
When first met them.
Couldn't go an hour.
It almost makes it seem like it's gonna happen no matter what. Wait, what's her sister's name?
Jessica.
That's the bad girl's name.
Hal is back.
Bad version of her.
Oh.
Bad version of her's name is Jessica.
Yo.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is that, dude. The mob.
And she has no memory of it.
He left her. Oh, his powers kicked in.
Oh, that's as bad as it gets. That looked really fake, but that's as bad as it gets.
Not gonna end.
If I agree to take the DA's case, will you give a deposition?
There are 1,000 papers in this room right now.
Right.
There's no there's no more, yep. Straight out, now I believe you with a whole nother level.
You're a magician, hero.
Nah.
Kinetic, move things with his mind, or you just gonna toss him aside too?
You better leave now, Mr. Gray.
He wants to be special.
Yeah.
Hero wants to be special.
Go break the internet in half or something.
If I could buy stock in that kid right now.
It was just teachers saw it that way. We want to move him into a private school.
You've torn the whole damn computer apart. That computer cost $2,000.
Hey,
What the hell do you think you're doing?
First time we met him, he broke into Mohinder's father's thing and stole his research, right?
Yeah.
What he was doing? Oh.
You do remember.
how could I forget? Not Nikki. It's me, Daddy. Oh, you apologized to me. Nikki doesn't remember.
They literally showed everybody else.
Hey, ready to give a deposition?
No, he's not gonna do it.
There isn't going to be one. I had a heart attack this morning.
Oh, never mind. You can't really fake that. I thought
Is that what
it was suicide.
Is that what they're telling themselves though?
I don't let people get very close. There's a blood clot in my brain.
Oh no, don't teleport him here. Oh, you couldn't even give him.
Not gonna work. So this is present day.
Yeah,
But he's back.
he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Or who am
Who
I
is-
hurt?
You cutting heads like that for the brain?
Maybe he sees it like a clock, like your brain, like almost like.
So you can help.
Don't worry, Brad. I can fix it. It's an evolutionary imperative.
To see more about what he was doing to the guy, how
Yeah,
it
how he was
works.
making it work. Yeah.
Like, I was under the impression he might have been like
Sorry,
a monster
about
and
the
he was
glass.
eating the brain.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're back.
He's still dead.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk in right through the door.
I loved her.
Yeah, I figured. I'm like, he got to know her for mega long.
Yeah.
That episode was really good, but they made they didn't do things and made choices that didn't make it feel great.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. It could have been a 9, but then certain things they dropped the ball on. What's the whole? Okay, it's something with the brain, something with the because he was comparing it to the watches.
Yeah, but
Something's
how's he getting it?
But how is
inside
he
of him?
exactly? How is
My
he?
other thing is the Jessica thing is interesting. It didn't give us any clue as to why she's killing other people.
Yeah.
It gave us this. It made sense, and she didn't even kill her dad.
Did it
Who was the
really
person
explain
she
how?
should've killed.
Did it explain how Jessica is in?
No.
Oh, right.
It just kind of like Like I said, the Jessica being that was cool idea.
Yeah.
Like cool as fuck idea. The accident with Nathan, cool as
awesome.
hell. That was actually probably the best executed story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With Peter.
And
Peter willing to testify against his father. I swore that they said the father killed himself.
That's what I'm saying. Did they cover it up?
Peter was doing the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they say that Peter was like oh when Peter was they were saying Peter was suicidal or whatever? What was the connection to his dad and suicidal, right?
Was it?
I could have sworn that's what it was. Am I making that up? I swore that that's what they were saying, that the father killed himself.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Is somebody trying to cover something up and just ruling it suicide? Because here it was straight up heart attack. That's not suicide.
Yeah, but like how did? But we heard that, right? They mentioned it like it was suicide, like he killed himself, right?
During,
like
was it during a conversation with mom, right?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like I could have sworn that was a conversation.
Unless they were just saying that the death took a toll. Death of the dad took a toll on Nate.
Unless the dad took a bunch of pills and caused his heart attack too, though.
That could be.
But like, the comment section will let us know, but I'm pretty positive that they said the dad killed himself, and that was a connection to Peter, and they were worried about Peter being suicidal because of that.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. So that was the most well-told story of everybody's. Parkman was in the episode, but we didn't really get anything from that. They could have connected it to something with the test, and they didn't. We found out that he can't read, like dyslexic.
Yeah.
So that's something. We found out how the one girl that could make people do stuff got connected with the dad. We found out how Claire found out she had powers, I guess, kinda. But yeah, to me, they dropped the ball with Nikki. Like, it was like they had it right there. It was perfectly set up for something mega interesting. And it got to the point of interesting, and they didn't explain how.
Yeah.
Why is Jessica inside of her? Now, it's because she said, I'm not Nikki, I'm Jessica. But like, it doesn't make sense why Jessica is wanting to kill everybody else. It makes sense why she wants to kill her dad. Unless she wants to, well, what did she say? There was a conversation, she said, I took all the beatings. I was there. I took them so she didn't have to.
Yeah.
So that's what it is? Jessica will do all the dirty stuff that she knows Nikki won't do.
Yeah.
Like, so she'll always feel like she has to protect her.
But again, I'm almost certain that Tombstone said 76 to 87.
Oh, she was little.
That's what I'm saying. Also, she was taking the beatings while
they were little.
While they were young.
And then the other thing that I think that they dropped the ball on was SYLER set up really good. Thackeray, the bad guy, acting really good. His connection to Mohinder's dad, really good. Then we got the vibe that he sees the brain like the insides of a clock. That's very different than I can take your powers.
Yeah.
And being able to fix stuff or know that something's wrong with you is very different than, like, how does he get the power inside of him?
Exactly. That's the thing that has me confused. Like, how are you inheriting? Like, how are you like?
Are you eating it? I thought it was a monster eating the brain, and that's what was happening. But at no point did I get the vibe that SYLER was eating his thing.
Yeah.
He just couldn't.
He
hit the guy with the thing, and then he just went in there and tinkering with the brain. But how did it get into him?
Yeah. Well, how does it get into you?
Yeah. So I'm with you. Could have been a 9. It's still probably top 3, 4 best episodes because everything was really good. But
easily. Yeah,
but like, damn it could have like been great. Great.
I would have took out the Parkman scene where he's just sitting with his wife,
and the Parkman scene with when he gets pulled over.
Yeah, and just put something.
Donut scene, all that. That's a good
I would have
like
just put more
right?
SYLER stuff.
Yeah, that's a good like 5 minutes there interaction because it didn't add anything. The SYLER thing. I mean, all we found out about the Parkman thing. All we found out that he can't read. That's it, which is fine. But that could have been a random conversation anywhere else.
Yeah,
that could have been a random conversation with the detective that he's working with. The blonde lady, he could have mentioned it to her. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8 though. I'm with you. I'm with an 8, but I feel that that it had some great things that did, like everything with Hero I loved.
Yep.
Loved that at the beginning he was scared to teleport. Then he started doing it, and then it was about getting her to come with him. No, but like, actually, yeah, he can't teleport people yet. when him and Ando ended up here, they took the plane.
Yeah.
So that's why he has to convince her. Yeah, so he didn't think about that when he went there. He didn't. Well, he wanted to only go back one day, I guess, not 6 months. But yeah, they built this up pretty well. I like them. Like he's so peppy. She's the way she is because she's gonna die soon. Yeah. Even beyond like the SYLER killing her, she was gonna die. She has like a
makes sense why she's super friendly.
Yeah, like she's got like there's no point of her being angry at anything anymore. She's got no cure for her thing. It's kind of like a punch to the gut of Hero. Like when he had that whole thing, which is actually really good acting when he's like, "But I'm supposed to save you." Yeah, like, that was actually really good.
Oh, he got real emotional.
Yeah, like I mean, he came back. He's literally been here for 6 months trying to save her. Yeah, and then he was gonna leave with her the day before she's supposed to die, and he gets teleported.
So the one weird thing I found in this little story as well, though, is he spoke to himself, but obviously didn't say that he was Hero looking for Ando.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah,
but I mean, it's kind of like, you know, in the Back to the Future stuff. I mean, obviously they didn't see each other, and again, he didn't tell him his name, but
yeah.
I wonder if he would have. I thought they were gonna have a moment where he went back, and he was over there, and he like saw himself across the street or something, and
yeah. That was interesting.
That was interesting, though.
We'll break it down real quick, see what we have. So we get back here. It's the birthday. We find out the picture was all just because he was trying to warn her, but then the picture happened. It was just a bad picture. Yeah. We find out SYLER's he just knows how clocks work.
Yeah. A watch.
Which I still don't know what his power is. I don't know. Like, it's very weird.
That's the thing, is here he doesn't.
It's very odd. So SYLER's good acting. I don't know what his power is. His power seemed from the clocks, he just knows how stuff works. Like he can just he could fix anything, or he can do like stuff like that, right? Even he can figure out how your brain works, all that. I don't know how we jump to he can take your power now.
Yeah,
it was almost like an entire scene was missing.
Yeah, that's where they dropped the ball without explaining how he.
Which maybe they'll fix it later, where they'll answer it later. But yeah, they could have done something. Yeah, this whole Parkman thing was fine, but we didn't need any of it. We could have cut this whole thing out.
I think it was mostly to showcase her powers over him.
Yeah, but we know her powers. So all we needed to know is that when she gets home, that all we needed to know is that the one guy gets her. That's it.
Yeah, she gets captured here. That's
it. Like, we didn't need the Parkman stuff. This could have been her walking out of her apartment and seeing him, and that's it. We didn't need like a good, what was that, like 2 minutes? About 2 minutes. You eliminate that. This is more to establish that Claire and her were friends, how Claire got cut, how the whole power thing started. Mohinder's dad calling and saying about I have your daughter's name on a list, all this stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah, more of this. Hero realizing, it's April, and him being scared to time travel because of everything. We find out Nikki actually she's an alcoholic. We find out about her father.
So there's two of them are alcoholics then, right?
Who's the other one?
The other girl.
Oh yeah, her friend. Yeah. Well, I thought it was her mother for so long, but yeah, her friend.
No, I'm saying the girl in the car. I forget her name all the time.
Oh yeah, I don't know her name.
She was drinking.
Eden.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Eden.
So the Nikki stuff was actually pretty good this episode, except for the why. Like everything we did up, and then but why? How did it happen?
How? Yeah, that's.
I thought that there was going to be a power thing that would have like connected all of them and got the power at the same time, but it wasn't. It was just they all got it 6 months ago. No, they've all had it for a while, not even 6 months ago. Actually, no, something triggered Nikki's thing here. Nikki didn't know she had it before, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Then we hop over to this thing. We find out Nathan was actually working for the good guys. Like he was a defense attorney, I think, or something. And then
this is prior to his wife being paralyzed, so this is all before the accident, so that's good.
Yeah, then we find out that the dad is working with the mob guy. Nathan's trying to figure out if he should go after the mob guy. This was all. I like this whole conversation. Their dynamic was really good. He played this character really, really well. Like somebody who's a loner, who when somebody calls him special, takes an interest in him. He's super excited about it, and then when they don't take the interest in it anymore, I thought that scene where he tells him to go, I thought was something else. I thought it was he saw something and he got scared. not just that he didn't see anything. But that shows that it's not in the. That shows that it's not in the brain.
Why do you say that?
Because he had him tied up to all these brain machines.
Yeah.
And he was looking at the monitor. But then again, SYLER's power was so minimal until it wasn't. So I don't know. It's one of those weird things where like everything was done so well, but there were like choices. It's like when Game of Thrones does an episode really well, and then they make choices. You're like, but why?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still great, a great episode and great execution on a lot of things. There are key moments that you needed to land, and then you didn't land. So then we find out this stuff, which is fine. I don't mind them getting to get like her, seeing how they kind of got her to the side. This is the part you're talking about when he calls him and he hangs up, and then he does the great Scott line, right? Or is that
Yeah.
Then we got this whole donut thing, which didn't really lead. I mean, that's only like a couple seconds, but it's like 30 seconds, but still didn't lead anything. We got him giving her the book, which we found out about the book in an earlier episode when we first met her.
Mm-hmm.
We then hop to this thing. Yeah, so this is the date. Yeah, she was 11. Jessica was 11 years old.
She got choked out and killed. That's
By
crazy.
her dad. And
but then Nikki didn't remember it.
Yeah, that is weird. Why doesn't Nikki remember that? Maybe she wasn't there?
Either that or Nikki was too young, or I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, what's the age difference? You died in 87 or 97?
87. Born in 76.
There's no way Nikki's that old.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Nikki must have been like 1, 2.
Oh, yeah? You think he would have... She said she took the hits for her.
Well, because I'm just saying, like, Nick, if this is a show from the mid-2000s, Nikki would be in her late 30s, or like almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
She look like she's 40. Like,
I
she
mean,
looks like she's like late 20s, probably.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing maybe there's like a 8-year difference between the sisters.
My question for this is, does Nathan know he has this power already?
Oh, or did he forget when he got hit? Oh, you're saying before this all happened?
Before this happened.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like, I wish they would have. I thought it was going to be everybody revealing, like they were all going to, oh shit, I got this power. But it doesn't. We don't know if they had the power before.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know why did Peter dream about this?
Yeah.
But then again, Peter's always been dreaming about flying and random shit, so I guess that finally fits his character. I thought it was cool that like his power kicked in like as a defense mechanism.
Yep.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe everybody's power is just kicking in. No, because the Eden girl already had the power. She knew she had it. That's why she got the car.
Mm-hmm.
Then we talk about going against the father. Hero tries to prove to her that he has the power. He does the origami thing, which is really, really cool. Because he says how long it would take to do it, and then he has them all here. That's very cool. In this part, see, he's looking at what appears to be brain waves, see?
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I thought he got scared, and he saw something and got scared of it, but he didn't see anything. He's like, oh, no, you're just normal. But then if that's the case, if he wasn't scared, he did kind of be mean. He was a little bit mean to him, like very dismissive. Oh, there's nothing special about you. You can go now.
Yeah.
Like very.
Well, that's what made him act out the way he did.
When does that kind of douchey? That's why I thought I was like, oh no, he must have saw something. Then we got the whole thing with the computer. We find out, the kid's a genius. He's messing with the computer, yells at him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he does. Then this escalated very quickly. From
what
are you doing, and then to I don't belong here. I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Maybe it's just like he got worried.
Well, he also has anger issues. I'm guessing based on the past that he did, but when he was talking to Nikki here, he was like, "Why do you do that?" Like he wanted Nikki to like admit that that he was a bad person back in the day, and he, either like you said, she either doesn't remember or she's choosing to forget. I don't know. Then we have this thing about the names. We have Jessica showing up, doesn't kill him.
Which doesn't seem like the Jessica thing to do.
At all, because she's killed fucking other people. She's literally about to kill her baby dad. Like, because
why
what?
not? Yeah.
And then when he found her, she tried to beat his ass in the house.
Yeah.
What the hell? Then we have this whole thing here. He healed really well. This whole Parkman thing didn't add anything to his character. I thought something was gonna cause him to fail that test out of his control.
Yeah.
Like they could have just had him in the test and he just starts hearing voices and that's why he can't concentrate. He passes out. That would have made it anything. Cool. Yeah. But instead it's just like he just failed because he can't read. Which is interesting, I guess. we find, you know, Nathan doesn't want Peter to do the whole thing anymore. They do the I love you. She mentions that she's dying. I thought the acting here was really good. I like when he says, oh, I like when I like the line when he's like,
I'm dying.
I hear this line.
But
Yeah, this is
I'm
really
supposed
good.
to save
I'm
you.
supposed to save you.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to be a hero so bad that, like, even this, which he couldn't save her from this. Literally, there's nothing he can do. He still feels like he said he failed.
Oh yeah,
later.
it was emotional.
Like he still thinks he failed her, but like, and he kind of did, because I wonder why he teleported though. The emotion, I don't know. He teleport right in the moment, and then he tries to get back, doesn't get it. Then we have this scene, which is a cool scene of him seeing the guy with power.
So cool.
But then they jump.
They jumped. They turn away.
Like, I wanted to see him. They should have just had a scene of him looking at the brain and then like figuring shit out. Or I need to know why he can do what he does. I need to know why the clock thing makes it so he has the powers. They should have showed him eating it. That would have been even cooler. Him eating the brain. Then we know how he gets it. But we don't know how he gets it.
Or is he? See, that's what I don't get. Like, how could you stare at a brain and then just
get the power?
Get the power.
They needed to have him know exactly what to take and eat it, or it had to be eating. It's the only thing, or him touching it and absorbing it. It has to be something. Instead, we still don't know. Maybe they'll answer later. I think
they need. I don't know. To me, there needs to be an episode that showcases, and I don't think they'll go back again though.
Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of a focal point there. Like, you think there'll be an episode where we follow just SYLER? Maybe.
I mean, that'd be a good episode if they did.
Yeah, like just to see how his mind thinks. I don't know. Maybe they might go. I don't know. Will they do another flashback episode of him? No, because he just went from 0 to fucking 60. Like, he went from nerdy to murder.
Yeah.
Like, there was no. What made him mad is that the guy didn't want the power anymore.
Yeah.
Which they could have explored that and done something with it, but they didn't. I'm hoping that they do a lot of stuff like with him. Then he walks in, he talks about how he failed, and yeah, then we're just kind of like back where we were in the previous episode. Peter in jail, SYLER got taken.
Yeah.
Jessica's killing. We're gonna kill. I'm assuming he's gonna hear the bullet and probably phase or something, so the bullet goes through him or something.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. So I think so. Yeah, 8 is what I would give it. You'll give it an 8. Could have been a 10 if they would have just nailed all those pieces, eliminated a few small things. But I'm interested. The SYLER guy's really good actor as playing whatever he's playing.
I agree.
So yeah, but we're gonna get out of here and we will talk to you guys later.